And I'll do to you and yours. We're living in the twilight of a new age. A new age that will see Bitcoin replace fiat. An age where we'll see the blockchain replace Wall Street and Silicon Valley. An age where we will see what I call the distributive unconsciousness, the tSingularity AI that's going to replace everything. A society that is run by automation, cars driving themselves, trucks driving themselves, planes driving themselves. An age where we become obsolete. It is the fifth age prophesized by the Mayans in 2112 was the end of the fourth age and the beginning of the fifth age. They marked this beginning with the issuance of Ethereum, or the blockchain. That is where the term blockchain came from. Prior to that, it was only referred to as a chain of blocks. Damn chicken saying, let me out. I'm so trained. Come on, Chuck. Nozzle. Sorry about that. And the question I have is, are we going to make it? Because we're at the end of the Ouroboros. The Ouroboros, the dragon consuming the body. The head of the dragon is our business model, is humanity. The body of the dragon is our planet, is our finite resources. And it's an ancient representation of what we are doing to the planet. In some of the images, there are 4 legs. The first leg meaning the evolution of us from monk apes to Homo sapiens. The second age is the age that we lived on the peninsula, or the semi-aquatic Easter Island off the coast of Africa. There was a huge peninsula out there. It's where the whole myth of Atlantis came from. The third age is our nomadic age of entering onto the planet, onto Africa, and spreading around the world as nomadic tribes. The fourth age is when we, around 30,000 years ago, where we settled down and became cities, and we created society. We call it the Age of Kings, right? And finally now, we're in the last age of man. The last age, the fifth age. That's why I always have the open hand. The fifth age of man, which man doesn't control. That's why in the Mayan zodiac, it ended, it's like the age of men are over. Well, because they didn't have a word for the tSingularity, or the distributive unconsciousness that is coming, right? The do that is coming. Ohayou gozaimasu, arigato. Hi. And the importance of this age is it's a nexus, and we may not make it through this age. We may already be in runaway climate change. We may already have, destroyed enough of our coral reefs that hold over 30% of the biodiversity of our planets, gone. 90% have gone just in the last decade. 90% of our coral reefs. We may have burnt too much of our forests to recover. We simply don't know. We just know that this massive change is underway, and we have to bring it about. Bring about the change. Bring about the fifth age. The tools, as described, you think of this as the mind zodiac, are right here, right? Here is the blockchain, chain of blocks. This whole fifth age is going to sit on this. This is the end of the fourth age, right? This new age is going to be built on these blocks, right? You can think of this as this is a blockchain 1.0, which Bitcoin is built on. Then you have the blockchain, which is coming out of Undaodu's head, that is shared with the founders of Bitcoin magazine, and they ushered it in as Ethereum, right? This is the open startup innovation framework that's going to create the foundation for AI, right? Here he is looking out. There's Obey, kind of with an open, like, weird face. It's really strange how they have all these interesting characters around here, right? Here's Charles, like, and everyone I've interacted with, right, has a face. Everyone that I haven't interacted with don't have a face. Like, I haven't interacted with, with Yang, right? So he doesn't have a face, right? If I interact with them, they have a face. There's Brock. I've interacted with Brock. Very detailed. There's Brock as an elephant, right? And here's Vitalik, the horse staring down. DevCon 5. Here's the imagery of DevCon 5. There's the horse, the launch date of social capitalism. Here's Mihal. All right. There's Gavin. And there's the ferocious Joe Lubin, who jumped on me at DevCon 2. Not literally, but met me at the elevator, and we ended up talking, had a good discussion. The Ouroboros is completely misunderstood, just as the Mayan calendar, which is kind of like a Rosetta Stone, placed for me to interpret and understand, to decipher, right? Whether somehow my lineage reaches back, whether it is through my meditation and my channeling of Undaodu, whether it's just from my imagination, they're all correct. I don't know. I just know that we are living at a nexus, just like no one could have predicted 2017. From 2020 to 2030 is it. Now, I have a solution that I started in 2010, right? I have people who followed me since 2010 who know for a fact that I'm the guy who went and shared this whole idea of a civilization built on the blockchain to the founders of Ethereum back in 2011, that understood the value of AI and the singularity as it came, that started back in 2000 with education being driven by AI. That is one of our danos. The simple fact that out of nowhere, Andrew Yang, who is talking about a UBI for America, and the whole reason of the blockchain is to provide UBIs, a variable UBI, variable education, all this variable solutions to all individuals on the planet, not just Americans. And to have him running for president is a sign, yet another sign to me. So the question is what are you going to do? Are you busy just peddling a widget, marketing? Are you busy just chasing after money? Are you interested in actually doing something and saving the planet? That's what I'm curious about, because there is only one swing at the ball that we have left.